Valorant is still missing so many things. When are they going to start focusing on what the community wants rather than garbage skins? This reply is in response to a community post made on this channel regarding Valorant's missing features. It's been almost 4 years since the game was released, and although a lack of some features was excusable during the game's launch, it's gotten to the point where Valorant seems to be missing some of the most basic things. And as of recent times, Riot's lack of urgency has brought uproar from the community as their comment sections for posts continue to get flooded with questions about missing features. However, the community's pleas continue to fall on deaf ears as the game still seems to be missing Valorant's most requested features. The most obvious and heavily requested feature Valorant has yet to add would have to be the replay system. A replay system would first be mentioned on July 16, 2020 by Riot in one of their Q&As. In response to a question asking about the addition of this feature, Valorant's team would confirm that a replay system is something they'd be interested in looking into. However, it's been almost 4 years since this Q&A was published, and since then, we've only gotten small hints about how far Riot have progressed into adding a replay system. The last piece of information of note that was provided to the community was a tweet made by Arnar, Valorant's Director of Product Management. In this tweet, he'd go on to state the following: "We're working on a technical deep dive about where we are with replays that we hope to share with the community in the next couple of months." Unfortunately, this tweet was made almost a year ago, and the community never received that technical deep dive. Any possible time frame for the release of a replay system would come from a tweet made by ValorLeaks. Also, for anyone wondering about the replay system, it's still coming and was working a few months/weeks back. Still expected next year most likely, during the early part of the year. However, 4 months have passed since the year began, and although a mention of a replay system was expected on the release of episode 8, that unfortunately never happened. Though, there may be a reason for Riot's silence on the development of the replay system. On January 25th, 2023, the lead of Valorant's development team, Riot Supercakes, would tweet the following: "We typically don't talk about things until we can make firmer commitments around dates or share actual details. Mainly out of concern, we might hype things up sooner than we should, overpromise, etc." Although this tweet was mainly in regards to an upcoming Reddit AMA, it's still noteworthy as this may provide for some reasoning for the lack of updates on the replay system. However, at the same time, it doesn't make much sense. A replay system has already been confirmed to have been in development for a while, so it'd make much more sense to provide the community with occasional updates to calm some of the recent uproar. Although Valorant's posts continue to get flooded with comments asking about the replay system, a majority of the concern likely revolves around Riot's lack of communication. There's a good chance that the Valorant team is well aware of these comments, so you'd think they'd provide some reassurance to the community through development updates. If we're still to go off of ValorLeaks' original prediction, the best the community can hope for is some sort of testing phase for the replay system with the release of episode 9. Similar to the replay system, another feature mentioned early on that has yet to be added would have to be a gifting system. A simple feature common in most online games nowadays, and even in Riot's own League of Legends, has been absent from Valorant for almost 4 years. However, the idea of a gifting system was addressed by the Valorant team in the same Q&A which first mentioned a replay system. When questioned if a gifting feature similar to League would be added to Valorant, the team would state the following: "Yes, gifting will be coming to Valorant soon. We want to give players the ability to gift content as a way of celebrating victories, holidays, or any occasion that calls for it. We're aiming to enable gifting by the end of 2020, but timelines may shift as we get closer to the date." Although the end of 2020 was the planned release date, it obviously didn't make it into the game by that time. In fact, little would be known about the state of the gifting system until May 19th, 2022, in which the Valorant team would address the gifting system for the last time. When questioned if the gifting system was still in development, they'd go on to state the following: "We are definitely as excited about this idea as we were the first time we talked about it, initially targeting gifting by the end of 2020. That being said, the work behind a potential system is currently in our backlog, mostly due to prioritizing other in-game changes, as well as exploring more comprehensive ways to bring it to Valorant. No timeline as of today." Although this is a pretty straightforward response, one sentence stands out the most: exploring more comprehensive ways to bring it to Valorant. In a post made on the Valorant subreddit asking if gifting had been added to the game yet, one user would respond with the following: "It's super lame, but my guess is that since skins only come in the shop, they don't want people making a million accounts and gifting themselves skins from their alt accounts to their main." Perhaps this is what the Valorant team was referring to when wanting to explore more comprehensive ways to add gifting to Valorant. The way the shop system is designed is meant to strike the fear of missing out onto players to generate as much revenue as possible. A gifting system could potentially disrupt that if abused with the creation of multiple accounts. Although we can't be sure if this is part of the reason why gifting has yet to come to the game, anything that could hurt Riot's profits would likely be something they'd avoid adding. Please rework the night market. It's been 3 years of getting the Sensation Vandal and players are sick of it. Add rerolls, make only premium plus skins appear, add exclusive and ultra skins. This reply by Rem is in response to a tweet made by Valorant announcing the return of the night market. For those unaware, the night market is a limited time shop that offers 6 discounted skins and usually appears at the end of each act. Although the night market was something that excited the community early on, it's become nothing more than constant tweets showcasing players' disappointing shops. For whatever reason, skins classified as exclusive or ultra, such as those in the Singularity bundle or Elder Flame bundle, are unable to appear in the night market. As a result, some of the more desired skins are completely impossible to get at a discounted price, disappointing many in the community. Although there are many solutions to the night market problem, such as the ability to reroll your shop, they aren't really worth discussing. Chances are, Riot is well aware of all the complaints that are sent their way. However, similar to their shop system, the current way the night market is set up likely generates the most profit, and as a result, they have no incentive to try and appeal to the community's demands.